We're so excited to share with you our sea adventure. While most of us have had and are still adjusting to the new normal, we're also looking forward to explore again the world. With the restrictions still in place, this cruise to nowhere is the closest to traveling again.
With how fluid the COVID situation and unexpected circumstances we are in now, the phase 2 restrictions were in place during our cruise. There were things that we were allowed and not allowed to do while on board. Is it worth the experience?
This is the cruise to nowhere.
Let us show you a glimpse of our cruise.
While we're waiting for the ship to start sailing, we went around and explored the ship to familiarize ourselves with ship's layout.
This is my first time to ride the ship, and this ship is huge. It looks like a shopping mall. I didn't even know that the ship is moving.
The Quantum of the Seas features great entertainment on board. Such as shows, activities, and services. With the restrictions and limited capacity in each of those, highly recommend to prioritize booking once on board, especially if you are eyeing on a specific show, as it gets fully booked easily. Fortunately, we're able to book and watch the Sequins and Feathers performance on our first night. Here are some of the snapshots.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it.
We are so excited as we begin our second day. We prepared ourselves for some onboard activities. The Quantum of the Seas has ice glide, which is fun, thrilling, and my favorite.
Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, both speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret.
This is really cool. Daddy looks like a superhero.
Mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop
For those who are up to give themselves an extra challenge, there's also a wall climbing and surfing called Flow Rider. Another onboard attraction is the North Star. This is a crane and has magnificent view of the ship 300 feet above sea level. We recommend going up there in the afternoon for a better view of the sunset.
Let's live life without regrets. Girl, put your faith in me, even though we just met. Let's forget about our curfew.
Wow, it's so high, but I'm not scared.
Pulse speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna face it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for
We did origami. My dad and my mom helped me. I love the butterfly we made. After that, we walked around and saw the play area. And I played for a little bit and saw lots of games.
To end our day 2, we were serenaded by a pianist with a beautiful renditions of some of our favorite songs.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave.
Welcome to day 3.
Yay, you're going swimming today! After we swim, I went to the Adventure Ocean, where I met and played with other kids. We played games and did some arts.
While our daughter is having her own time at the kids area, we explored the solarium. This is a no kids venue, so we also had time for ourselves to relax.
This ship never runs out of activities. After we enjoyed some time, we went and attended the card making workshop.
It was really cool. We made a 3D card. I was scared in the beginning, but not anymore because Daddy is great and handsome driver. I even ride the bomb car 2 times.
Since this is our last night, we indulge ourselves with some pampering services. We booked a massage and a nail polish for the wife and daughter. We will never let this day end without attending another show on board.
We booked this cruise to nowhere in advance, and during those times, the situation were manageable. However, the COVID situation in general is still unpredictable. Unfortunately, stricter measures were in place during our cruise. One of those is the dining. Restaurants and bars were closed. Food were being delivered to your room. You can order for as many or whatever you fancy, but you have to stay in your room while you consume your meal. Snack bars were open only for takeout, and again, you have to consume and bring it in your room. We initially thought of getting the drink package from the cruise, but because the bars were closed, didn't see the need to avail one, and the service was also cancelled. They still, however, allowed people to order for beverages, alcohol or non-alcoholic drinks, but you consume in your room. They also allowed you to check in 2 bottles of wine. Everything was done via the cruises app. When you placed order for food, drinks, shows, or activities, you have to book it online. For some, they don't allow walk-ins, like for the shows, the bump car ride, and the workshop sessions. There were some that you don't have to book via the app. However, there were caps in terms of the number of people who can enter, and so you have to wait in line. And of course, social distancing, mask all the time, temperature checks, and checking in and out from different venues in the cruise is necessary. As you noticed from the clips, there weren't a lot of guests. It wasn't crowded at all.
Initially, we were skeptical about this cruise, especially with the stricter measure in place. We thought that we'll end up being contained in a room for the whole time. But I guess we're wrong. Although with phase 2 in place, we're able to do so many activities, except for during mealtime. We didn't really stay that much in a room. Plus, I guess, not having big crowd on board gave us a quiet time with a different view and gave us that holiday feeling. For us, this cruise to nowhere was really worth the time.
We hope you enjoyed our wonderful day out. Please hit the like and subscribe button. See you again in the next video.